Now let that settle in as we do our 3 rounds of breath. So slowly you're going to inhale through your nose, let it fill up the collarbone, ribs, belly, rise, heart center. Open mouth, exhale. Going to do 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale through your nose, let it fill up the collarbone, ribs, belly, rise, heart center. Open mouth, exhale. Do 1 more round of breath. Let this be the biggest one that you've done so far today. So inhale through your nose, let it fill up your collarbone, ribs, belly, rise, heart center. Hold it at the top. Open mouth, exhale. Just notice now how the body feels. If you feel a little bit heavier on the mat. And then slowly you're going to wiggle those toes, wiggle the fingers, blink open the eyes, give yourself a nice beautiful egg stretch. You can stretch those arms, you can stretch the legs, giving yourself some free movement. Then slowly bring those hands into the side body as well as the legs together. Very nice. The next inhale, you're going to bring those knees into the chest. From here, you're going to grab below the knees and just gently rock side to side, really warming up the back, massaging the back here. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Beautiful. Come to a moment of stillness. Open those knees out to the side. You're going to take those hands between the legs. We're making our way into happy baby. So you can grab those ankles right here. You can also grab the bottoms of the feet. And once again, you can rock side to side. Enjoying happy baby. It's one of those poses that releases joy, bringing those endorphins straight to the heart right here. Beautiful. Then slowly you can take those arms out between the legs. You're going to bring the knees together, bring those feet down, get them close to the glutes right here. The knees are shining up to the heavens. Slowly you're going to open those knees both on each side. You're making your way into your butterfly pose. And from here you can gently flap those butterfly wings if you want. You also have the option to keep those wings still. You can also massage the hip flexors right here. That's where the hip meets the leg. Nice and slow, nice and gentle. Now we're going to make the butterfly dance. And the way we do that is we close one of the wings so both of the knees are on one side. You can keep that motion going a little bit further. Bring those feet together, then make your way back into your butterfly. Slowly close the other butterfly wing so both knees are on the same side. Keep that motion going once again. Bring those feet together, open up the butterfly. Do this 2 more. Nice and slow, nice and steady. We always go slow because by going slow into a pose, it's the body's way of letting us know if we're running into that pain. Discomfort is okay, but you don't want the pain. Very nice. Then slowly you're going to bring both knees up, shining to the heavens right here. This time you're going to let both knees fall to one side. Making our way into our reclined spinal twist. You're going to take the gaze over that opposite shoulder. That deepens the stretch just a little bit. Noticing how it feels on the body. Give yourself 1 round of cleansing breath. Beautiful. Slowly you're going to bring those knees back up so they're shining up to the heavens. This time you're going to let both knees fall to the opposite side. Always giving yourself the option to take the gaze over that opposite shoulder. That naturally just deepens the stretch just a little bit. Beautiful. Slowly you're going to straighten those legs, bring those arms and hands back into the side body. The next inhale, bring those knees into the chest. You're going to grab below the knees 1 more time, rock side to side, really massaging out that back. In yoga we do so much stuff with our backs, we want to make sure it's nice and warmed up right here. Alright, slowly come to a moment of stillness. This time you're going to rock on the length of the spine. Once again, if this isn't right for you and your body, just make your way into your yogi squat. Because that's where we're going. Slowly, you're going to rock up into your yogi squat right here. From here, you're gently going to bring those hands to the heart center. Those triceps gently push against the inner thighs right here. You can also bring a little movement to your yogi squat by going side to side. Alright, gently you're going to bring those hands down to the mat. And gently you're going to lift up on those toes, really stretching out the ankles right here. Slowly lower back down to the mat. Bring those hands together. Rock side to side. Alright, we're going to do that 1 last time. So the next inhale, bring those hands to the mat. And slowly rise up on those ankles. This is your yogi squat. This is just a gentle way to really prepare yourself to go into crow pose. Bring those hands together and rock side to side. Alright, I'm just going to demonstrate crow pose for you because if you ever go face to face, you're going to know what it is. But if you haven't done this, it can be a very difficult pose. You bring those hands down, you go up on your toes, and it's one of those balancing poses where you balance on your hands right there. But once again, if you haven't done it, yeah, just you want to practice on your own. Just keep some pillows in front of you and behind you, just in case you lose your balance, you can land on a soft spot. Nice. Slowly, you're going to bring those hands behind you. Once again, making your way into your butterfly pose. And you can rock side to side on each glute, bringing movements to the pose. We're going to do one thing different than we haven't normally done. So we're going to make our way into a forward fold in our butterfly. So here we go. The next inhale, raise those arms up. This is called upward arm salute. On the exhale, slowly bring those hands to heart center as you forward fold over into your butterfly right here. And anytime you're in forward fold, remind yourself to let that head hang heavy right here. Do one rounded cleansing breath, noticing how it feels on the body. And then slowly you're going to roll up nice and easy, nice and gentle. The head's the last thing to come up. All right, you're going to make your way into a seated position. You can cross your legs right here. You can go stay in butterfly if you want. You can also go into your lotus pose. We're gently going to warm up the neck right here. So the next inhale, you're going to take the gaze up, really stretching out the front part of the neck right here. And on the exhale, you're going to drop the chin to the chest, stretching out the back side of the neck right here. Beautiful. Slowly bring the head back to center. And you're going to rotate the neck nice and easy, nice and slow. Really working out those kinks, those snap, crackles, and pops. And reverse directions with your neck rotations. Anytime you hear joint and knuckle noises, it's just naturally occurring nitrogen bubbles that occur naturally in the spaces of the joints. No need to worry. Then slowly bring the head back to center. Beautiful. Gonna move into another upward arm salute. So the next inhale, bring those arms up, 10 fingertips to touch. What this does is it really elongates that back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Slowly, you're gonna bring both hands behind the back. From here, you can grab the wrists, the hands, the forearms, or those elbows, really deepening that stretch right here in the shoulder blades. Nice. In the next inhale, you're gonna climb that ladder. So reach up with the left arm. On the exhale, pull down. Reach up with the right, exhale, pull down. Nice and slow, nice and steady, one at a time. Beautiful. One more time, bring those hands behind the back. Grab the wrists, the forearms, or those elbows. Once again, listening to your body. If you grab those elbows, it's a very deep stretch. Beautiful. Bring those arms down. You're going to rock back and forth, gently straightening the legs out in front. Moving into our ankles right here. So the next inhale, you're going to flex those feet. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, flex the feet. Exhale, point the toes. Last one, flex those feet. Exhale, point the toes. Beautiful. Separate those feet. Rotate one of the ankles. Nice and slow, nice and gentle, and reverse directions with your ankle rotations. Going to the other ankle. Nice and slow. This is where I normally hear my snap, crackle, and pops. Switch the direction right here and shake it out a little bit. Nice. Rock back and forth. There's 3 ways to reset the body, and one of them is rocking back and forth. The second one is child's pose, and the third one is a forward fold. All right, so anytime you need to do one of those 3, definitely listen to your body. The next inhale, you're going to take the left leg up, and on the exhale, cross it over. You have that option to keep that right leg straight. If you want to tuck it under, listen to the body. We're making our way into half lord of the fishes. So the next inhale, raise those arms up, grab those sunbeams. On the exhale, slowly bring your hands to heart center. Option 1, just stop right here. Option 2, to gently twist to the left. Option 3, to connect that tricep to that left thigh. The gaze is over the fingertips, keeping proper alignment right here. Nice. Inhale here, and on the exhale, untwist the body. Bring those arms down to the side. All right, so this was our pose breakdown. We're already set in for the base for cow face pose. So I'm going to do the first round without a strap. The second round, I'm going to use a strap just to show you if you want to use a strap at a later date. All right. The next inhale, bring both arms to your star pose. For here, you can wiggle those fingers. Beautiful. Slowly bring the left arm above and behind the back. The right arm goes below and behind the back. And from here is where you would try to touch those hands together. Anytime you bring those arms behind you and you connect them, it's called a bind in yoga. And this pose helps with concentration and focus and really opens up the upper back. Nice, and as well as the chest, the upper chest. Slowly you're gonna bring those hands back to your star pose. Wiggle those fingers, beautiful. Bring those arms down to the side. You're gonna take the left leg, you're gonna swing it behind, it stays bent. You're gonna straighten out the right leg. Making our way into our runner's pose. So the next inhale, raise those arms up, grab those sunbeams. This elongates that back. On the exhale, hands to heart center as you hinge forward at the waist, making your way into your forward fold in your runner's pose. Let the head hang heavy right here. You should feel it in the back of that right leg. If you want to challenge yourself, we challenge ourselves on the exhale. So here we go. Inhale here, and on the exhale, you would challenge yourself by going a little lower if you want to, and only if the body says, yep, let's do it today. Then slowly you're gonna roll up, nice and easy, nice and gentle. The head's the last thing. All right, moving into our gentle version of our pigeon pose. So gently bend that right leg in front of you. So both legs are bent. This is a gentle version of it. We're gonna bring movement to the pose by reaching up over and across with our opposite arm, the left arm here. So here we go. Inhale, reach above and across. Exhale, pull into the waist. Now you're gonna reach directly across. Exhale, pull into the waist. Last time, reach down and across like you're picking a flower. Exhale, pull into the waist. Beautiful. Now, if you want a deeper version of pigeon pose, you jut out that left leg behind you. Nice and slow, nice and steady, giving yourself adjustment anytime you need to. Your arms are nice and straight right here. I call this pigeon on the perch. We go slow because this can be a deep stretch for a lot of folks. If you want that deeper stretch, you gently bring the forearms onto the mat. And even from here, you can go to the very last level and bring that forehead to the mat as well. This is the deepest version, the full expression of pigeon pose. We don't stay here for that long. Just do a quick body scan on your own. And then from there, come back to that pigeon on the perch. From here, you're gonna push back into your child's pose to reset the body, reset the mind, and really reset that back. Nice. Slowly come back to your tabletop. You're gonna swing those legs around, rock back and forth, and do all of that on the other side. So here we go. Once again, you're gonna lift up the right leg, and on the exhale, cross it over. Once again, you have that option to keep that left leg straight. You also have the option to bend that left knee, and you're gonna notice some folks like it out straight in front, and other folks like to bend it. This is the traditional pose set up for the half lord of the fishes. So here we go. The next inhale, bring those arms to star pose. Wiggle those fingers. Beautiful. Continue the motion going up. Grab those sunbeams on the exhale. Slowly bring them to your heart center. Beautiful. Option 1, stop right here. Option 2, to gently twist to the right. Option 3, to connect that tricep to that right thigh right here. The gaze is over the fingertips. Nice. Do a quick body scan on your own, noticing how it feels. Inhale here, and on the exhale, you're gonna untwist the body, and then slowly lower those arms down to the side. All right, we're already set up on the base for our cow face pose. I'm gonna show you this time with the strap. Once again, it's just an option. The next inhale, bring those arms to star pose, wiggle those fingers. So the arm that goes above and behind has the strap. The arm that goes below and behind is gonna grab the strap or the belt. And then from here, you would gently work those hands together, deepening the stretch right here. And then you can close your eyes if you want. This pose helps with concentration and focus, opening up the upper chest as well as the upper back. Stay here for just a moment, enjoying the pose, then slowly bring those arms back to star pose, wiggle those fingers. You can drop the strap if you had it. Bring those arms down to the side. Beautiful. This time you're gonna swing the right leg around, it stays bent. You're gonna straighten out the left leg, making our way into our runner's pose on this side. So here we go. The next inhale, bring those arms up, upward arm salute, also called palm tree pose. On the exhale, bring those hands to heart center as you hinge forward over that left leg. Let the head hang heavy anytime you're in a forward fold. This is where we would challenge ourselves by going lower, building that flexibility on the exhale. So here we go. Inhale here, and on the exhale is where you would challenge yourself by going a little bit lower. You should feel it behind that left kneecap, behind that left knee. Just noticing how it feels. And slowly you're gonna roll up. Nice and easy, nice and gentle. The head's the last thing. Beautiful. You're gonna bend that left knee in front, making your way into your gentle version of pigeon pose. Here we go on the three levels again. You're gonna reach above and across. Exhale, pull into the waist, bringing movement to the pose. Inhale, reach directly across. Exhale, pull into the waist. Last one, reach down and across like you're picking that flower. Exhale, pull into the waist. Beautiful. You're going to, if you want that deeper stretch, you're gonna jut out that left leg behind you. Once again, that's just an option. You can stay in that gentle version if you want. Straight arms right here. Slowly, you're gonna make your way into your deeper stretch, only if the body's allowing you today. Bringing those forearms to the mat. You can stop right here if you need to. You also can take the forehead and bring it all the way down to the mat, noticing how it feels on your body today. Beautiful. We only stay here for a moment, doing a quick body scan, and then from here you're going to gently bring those hands one more time, straighten those arms. This is your pigeon on the perch, and from here you gently can push back into your child's pose to reset the body, reset the mind, noticing how it feels on the body. Beautiful. From here, gently you're going to make your way to your tabletop. You can give yourself a little bit of adjustment, and then slowly you're going to make your way into your thread the needle. So here we go. We're going to do the left side first. The next inhale, you're going to raise that left arm up, and on the exhale, gently thread the needle. Then you're going to stop at the forearm, going slowly here. If this is as far as the body can go, you stop right here. If you want that deeper stretch, you continue the arm all the way through, threading that eye of the needle, resting the side of the head and the shoulder on the mat right here. Just noticing how the body feels. Nice. Inhale here. And on the exhale, slowly coming back to that strong tabletop. All right, moving to the other side. Here we go. The next inhale, raise the right arm. On the exhale, it's going to thread the eye of the needle. Once again, stopping that forearm, going slow and steady through each step. If you want that deeper stretch, continue threading the eye of the needle, resting the side of the head on the mat. Beautiful. Noticing you might be a little bit more flexible on one side than the other. Then slowly you're going to come back to that strong tabletop. Nice. And then slowly you're going to roll up, making your way onto your knees right here. We're making our way into our gate pose. So gently you have the first option to keep that left leg bent, that knee up right here. If you want the deeper stretch, you straighten out the left leg. Left arm goes down this left leg. The right arm goes between both. We're going to do this 2 times. So the next inhale, raise the right arm up. You're going to lift up and slightly back. The gaze is at that hand. Slowly lower the arm down between the legs. One more time. Inhale, raise the right arm up. Wiggle those fingers, tickle those clouds. And on the exhale, lower the arm down between the legs. The next inhale, you're going to make that arm go in a circle around, and it's going to stop and support you. We're making our way into our side plank. So gently you can lift that left arm up. You can stop right here. Option 1. You also have the option to bring both feet together. From here, we're going to bring movement to the pose by rotating that upper arm once and twice. The third time it goes around and it gently places down, making your way into your plank. Anytime you're in plank, you always have the option to lower those knees if you need to. All right. You're going to inhale here and exhale. Reminding yourself to continue to breathe anytime you're holding a pose. Gently bring those knees down, and you're going to push back into your child's pose again to reset the body, reset the mind. Nice. Slowly come back to your tabletop. From your tabletop, you're going to roll up on those knees again. Doing all that to the other side. Once again, you have the option to keep that knee bent right here. You also have the option to straighten out the right leg. Right arm down that right leg right here. Left arm between both legs. Here we go. Inhale, raise the left arm up. Tickle those clouds. On the exhale, lower the arm down between the legs. One more time. Inhale, raise that arm up. Tickle those clouds. Exhale, lower the arm down between the legs. Rotate that arm around. It's going to support you this time. You can stop right here with the right arm above. This is a gentle version of side plank. If you want the deeper stretch, building strength in that left arm and shoulder, you bring the feet together. Rotate the upper arm once, twice, taking our minds off of the fire that we're building in that left arm. Slowly bring the arm around and make your way into your plank. Always going to the knees if you need to. Nice strong plank right here. Slowly you're going to lower those knees down, pushing back into your child's pose right here to reset the body, reset the mind. Nice. Slowly make your way back to your tabletop. We're making our way into our cat and cow. So here you're in a nice strong tabletop. The next inhale, you're going to drop the belly to the mat. Really arch the back right here. Raise the gaze and chest. This is your cow pose. And on the exhale, really round that back. Pull the belly button to the back of the spine. Drop the chin to the chest into your cat pose. The next inhale, you know where we're going. We're making our way into cow pose. And on the exhale, make your way into your cat pose. Cat and cow really stimulates the digestive organs. Then slowly do 2 more on your own. Nice and slow, nice and steady. Anytime you look up, the rule of thumb is to inhale and expand. And anytime you look down, you contract and exhale. Beautiful. Slowly come back to that strong tabletop. From here, you're going to tuck those toes under and you're going to hover the knees up off the mat. This gives us preparation and builds strength for when we pike back into our downward facing dog. Bring those knees back down to the mat, the tops of the feet to the mat, and push back into your child's pose to reset the body, reset the mind. Beautiful. All right, come to that tabletop. This time we are going to pike back into our downward facing dog. So the inhale, tuck those toes under. On the exhale, pike back into our very first downward facing dog. And you know what to do anytime you're a downward facing dog. You have the option to take the dog for a walk, bending 1 knee at a time, bending 2. The gaze is between the feet right here. The next inhale, bend both knees, look forward, and make your journey to where your hands are at. Some people tippy toe, some people do a little hop, and you're in your forward fold. Let your head hang heavy anytime you're in your forward fold. Put a micro bend in those knees so you don't lock out the knees. Beautiful. Stay here for just a moment, and then slowly you're going to roll up, nice and easy, nice and slow. The head's the last thing to come up. Beautiful. One quick note, anytime you come out of a forward fold, there's 2 schools of thought. One of them is to roll up nice and easy. The other one is to go to a flat back and hinge up. The reason why is if you have a really supple back, rolling up feels nice. If you're a little bit more tight, it feels better to go into that flat back and hinge up. Just give you a quick heads up there. All right, we're gonna move our way into our sun salutation A. I do a profile so you can see a little bit better. The first 2 times are pretty slow. The 3rd time, I pick up the pace a little bit. Start in that strong mountain pose. So many beautiful benefits of just having everything in alignment right here. Really spread out those fingers right here. Nice. The next inhale, roll those arms up. In your upward arm salute, nice long back. Exhale, hands to heart center. 1 more round of arm circles. Inhale, bring those arms up. Grab those sunbeams. On the exhale, bring them to your heart center as you hinge forward at the waist, making your way into your forward fold, letting the head hang heavy right here. Nice. The next inhale, those hands go up the shins. This is called your halfway lift. On the exhale, you bend those knees, you place the hands down, and you make your way into your plank. Nice. This is called high plank. The next inhale, you shift forward on those toes, and on the exhale, you lower through your low plank, through your chaturanga, making your head gently rest on the mat. Tops of the feet are on the mat as well. The next inhale, you raise the gaze and chest into your low cobra without pushing on the mat. On the exhale, you lower back down to the mat. The next inhale, you straighten those arms. You raise the gaze and chest. This is your upward facing dog. On the exhale, tuck those toes under, pike back into your downward facing dog. The second downward facing dog for the day. Take that dog for a walk, bend those knees, nod the head, shake the tail. Beautiful. The next inhale, bend both knees, look forward, and make your journey to where your hands are at. The next inhale, you're going to make your way into your halfway lift. Those hands go up the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Reset the body, reset the mind. The next inhale, bend those knees, slowly come up, one vertebrae at a time. The head's the last thing to come up. Shake it out. All right. So this next round, this third round, we go a little bit faster. I say the name of the pose and I cue the breath. That way, once you kind of know what the pose is, you know exactly where we're going. Here we are. We start in that nice, beautiful, strong mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, upward arm salute. Exhale, hands to heart center, forward fold. Head hangs heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands down, step into your plank and exhale. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower through your low plank down to the mat. Head and tops of the feet to the mat. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, lower down to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck those toes under. Pike back to your downward facing dog and take the dog for the third and final walk for the day. Nice. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, and make your journey to where your hands are at. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice long back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, come up slow, nice and easy, nice and slow. The head's the last thing to come up. Beautiful, shake it out. Awesome job, everyone. All right, moving into our Warrior 2 series, give yourself that nice wide base. Those feet are parallel right here. We always do, or at least I always do, a wide-legged forward fold before I start our Warrior 2 series. So here we go. Inhale, bring those arms up, upward arm salute. Exhale, hands to heart center as you hinge forward at the waist, making your way into your wide-legged forward fold. Let the head hang heavy right here. Nice. And then from here, you can bring movement into the pose by bending one knee or the other, even bending both knees if you want. You can even grab opposite elbows. That's called ragdoll pose. It naturally deepens the stretch. Stay here for a moment. Beautiful. Drop those arms, and then slowly with the micro bend in those knees, you're gonna come up nice and easy, nice and slow. The head's the last thing. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna make our way into our Warrior 2, so keep that right foot right where it's at. The left foot faces the left wall. The knee is not past the ankle. If this is too easy, you can always challenge yourself by giving yourself a nice wider stance. You can always make it easier by shortening the stance. So you decide what's right for you. Hips are externally rotated. Raise one arm up, raise the other arm up. You can even check that back arm to make sure it's not too low or too high. It should be parallel to the floor. Gaze is over that left middle finger. Then press down like you're pressing down on bricks. That brings those shoulder blades back and down. This is your strong Warrior 2. Enjoy this pose right here. Nice. The next inhale, you're going to shift the upper body to the left. Flip the left palm so it shines to the heavens. Slowly you're going to paint the sky with the left arm as the right one goes down that right leg. This is your reverse warrior. Slowly you're going to cartwheel those arms, making your way into your extended side angle. You can rest that forearm gently on that left thigh. You can also straighten both arms. This is the full expression of the pose and can be very challenging. You also have the option to take the gaze up to that right hand. This is a balancing pose, so if you feel a little bit wonky and a little bit off balance, adjust the gaze. Nice. Inhale here, and on the exhale, press into that left foot as you slowly make your way back to your strong Warrior 2. Nice. Bring the hands to the hips, straighten that left leg, bring the left foot around, and then make your way once again into your wide-legged forward fold, letting the head hang heavy. The body says thank you. Anytime you're in a forward fold, you reset the body, you reset the mind. Bend those knees, come up slowly, nice and easy, nice and gentle. The head's the last thing. All right, leave the left foot right where it's at. The right foot is going to face that right wall. Once again, hips externally rotated. You can gently raise one arm up, raise the other arm up, press down like you're pressing down on bricks. The gaze is over that right middle finger. Nice. This is your strong warrior 2. The next inhale, shift the upper body to the right. Flip the right palm. Paint the sky with the right arm so the left one goes down that left leg. This is your reverse warrior. From here, you're going to cartwheel those arms, making your way into your extended side angle. That right forearm gently rests on that right thigh. You also have the option to straighten both arms. This is the full expression of the pose. Once again, you can take the gaze up if you want. This is a little bit more difficult for me on this side, so always listen to your body. Inhale here, and on the exhale, press into that right foot as you hinge back up into your warrior 2, pressing down. Nice. Bring the hands to the hips, straighten that right leg, bring the right foot around, make your way once again into your wide-legged forward fold. Let the head hang heavy right here. Nice. Then slowly put a micro bend in those knees, coming up nice and easy, nice and slow. The head's the last thing. You're going to heel toe those feet together, or you're going to shake it out. Nice. You can even give yourself a nice little pat and massage that always prevent lactic acid buildup as well as stimulate circulation. All right, we're making our way into our chair pose. If you have a block, I encourage you to use it. Just put it between the legs. What that does is it activates those thigh muscles to wrap around and hold the block in place. Quick note, when you sink those hips down, sink straight down like you're going down a wall, all right? So here we go. Start in that strong mountain pose. The next inhale, grow those arms up. Grab those sunbeams. On the exhale, slowly bring them to your heart center as you sink those hips down into your chair pose. Really quick. This is too easy, you go lower. If it's too hard, you go higher, all right? We do our 8-count memory game to take our minds off of the fire we're building in our thighs and legs. So here we go. Count 1 is cactus arms. You're gonna switch that on 2. 1 up, 1 down, 3. You're gonna switch that on 4. Everything out on 5. I can feel it. Down to the side, 6. To the eyebrow, 7. And you're gonna salute, stand, shake it out on 8. And you can shake those legs out. You can even give them a nice little massage, preventing that lactic acid buildup. All right, moving into our tree pose. Tree pose is a balancing pose and it builds strength in the bones. So here we go. Root that left foot down into the ground. You can lift the right foot up off. This shows you that all the center of gravity is going to that left side. From here, you can kickstand the foot. You can go above the knee. You can go below the knee. Just don't want to go on the knee. Then slowly, you're going to grow those branches out. Perfectly okay if you wibble and wobble. It's the body's way of learning. Nice, and I'm learning a lot today. And then slowly, you can bring movement to the pose if you want by moving the arms. Then slowly, just an option, you can bring those hands to a point in front of the body, opening and closing the hands. Those are the birds flying out of the tree. Nice. Bring the right knee forward, out, down, and shake it out. All right, just a quick note, you're gonna notice one side is stronger than the other. This is my strong side. So now the right foot is rooted down into the ground. You're gonna lift the left foot up, making the body make adjustments to center that gravity. Kickstand that foot, go below the knee, go above the knee. Just don't want to go on the knee. Then from here, the next inhale, grow those branches out, and you can stay here if you want. Once again, perfectly okay if you wibble and wobble. Body's way of learning. You can bring movement to the pose by the wind dancing in the branches. You can also bring those hands, just as an option, to a point in front of the body. Open and close the hands. Those are the birds flying out of the tree. Beautiful. Left knee goes forward, out, down, shake it out. And just to note, some days you're going to be really great, and some days you're a little off, and it's perfectly okay. It's just natural. All right, we're going to make our way down to the mat right here, doing our 1 round of boat pose, strengthening those abs. Because I got to make sure we have time at the very end to share that fun thing I want to share with you at the end. All right. So here we go. You have 3 options: straight legs or bent legs. You also have the option to do one leg or two. You also have the option to do hand to foot. So you choose what's right for you. And I'm going to slowly build up one at a time. One of the key things is you really want to concentrate on keeping the back straight and engaging the abs. So here we go. Inhale, one leg or two, bent or straight. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, one leg or two, hold it. Exhale, bring it down. Nice. Inhale, one leg or two, hand or no hand. Exhale, bring it down. Same thing. Inhale, one leg or two, bent or straight, hand or no hand. Exhale, bring it down. Only two more. Inhale, one leg or two, hold it, keep the back straight. Exhale, bring it down. Last one. Nice. Inhale, one leg or two, hold it, strengthening the body. Exhale, bring it down. Rock back and forth, and we're going to make our way into a forward fold. That's the opposition, really relaxing that back. So here we go. Inhale, raise those arms up, grab those sunbeams, elongate the back. Exhale, hands to heart center as you hinge forward at the waist, making your way into your forward fold. Let the head hang heavy. Reset the body, reset the mind right here. Nice. Then slowly you're going to make your way, rolling nice and easy, back onto your back with your knees shining up to the heavens right here. And we're going to make our way into one round of bridge. So you're going to bring those feet, those heels really close to the glutes. Do one round of cleansing breath for yourself right here. Nice. Whew. Okay, the next inhale, you're going to press into those feet. You're going to lift those hips up into your bridge pose. You can also bring those hands behind you if you want, interlacing those fingers, giving yourself a nice long neck right here. You don't want to crunch the neck. On the exhale, slowly lower back down from your bridge pose. Beautiful. The next inhale, bring those knees into the chest. Grab right below the knees and gently rock side to side, just cooling down the back right here. Beautiful. And then from here, gently, you're going to make your way to stillness. You're going to open those knees out to the side. You're going to bring those hands between the legs. You're going to grab the ankles or the bottoms of the feet right here. This is our happy baby. You can stay right here. This opens up those hip flexors as well as the groin area. You can also rock side to side into your happy baby. And you all know that anytime we're in happy baby, that's our last pose for the day. And then slowly come to a moment of stillness. You're going to take those arms out between the legs, bring those knees together, the feet go down, and then gently make your way into your Shavasana, where everything is just settling in right now. Just notice how the body feels after class. You can bring one hand to the heart, the other hand to the belly. Just notice the natural breathing right now. The natural rise and fall of the chest without forcing it at all. And slowly you're going to bring those hands down to the side. We're going to do a quick body scan starting from the top of the head going all the way down to the feet. When I mention the body part, just try to relax it on your exhale. Starting with the head, the neck and the shoulders. Slowly on the exhale, let all the tension melt away. Continuing with the shoulders, the triceps, the biceps, the elbows, the forearms, the hands and the fingertips. Slowly on the exhale, let all the tension melt away. Continue with the chest, the upper back, the abs, the mid-back, the hips and the lower back. Slowly on your exhale, just let all the tension melt away. Continue with the glutes, the legs, the thighs, the knees, the calves, the shins, the ankles and the toes. Slowly on the exhale, just let all the tension melt away. And now bring your awareness to all the senses of the body, proprioception. And with that, with our knowledge check today, you're going to rub those hands together, stimulating energy right here in the hands. And then you're going to take the hands, the palms, and gently bring them to both of the eyes. It's called energy transference. Noticing how it feels when you do this. If you notice something a little bit different, just being aware, being mindful, being in the moment. And now what smells do you smell? What tastes are on the tongue? How do the clothes feel on the skin? Just being aware. And And now you're going to remind yourself of the intention that you set for your class. If you took the one that I offered earlier today, I'm going to have to read it for you all because it's just a little bit, a couple sentences here. It's by a person named L.R. Nost. And they say, life is amazing, and then it's awful, and then it's amazing again. And in between the amazing and awful, it's ordinary and mundane and routine. So breathe in the amazing, hold on through the awful, and relax and exhale during the ordinary. That's just living, heartbreaking, soul-healing, amazing, awful, ordinary life, and it's breathtakingly beautiful. I thought that was really cool. So anyway, whatever intention you have, just let that settle in as we do our 3 rounds of breath. So slowly you're going to inhale through the nose. Let it fill up your collarbone, ribs, belly, rise, heart center. Open mouth, exhale. Gonna do 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale through your nose. Let it fill up your collarbone, ribs, belly, rise, heart center. Open mouth, exhale. Gonna do 1 more round of breath. Let this be the biggest one that you've done so far today. Yoga means union, and it's the union between body and breath. So here we go. Inhale through your nose. Let it fill up the collarbone, ribs, belly, rise, heart center. Hold it at the top. Open mouth, exhale. Just notice how you feel right now in this moment. Being aware, being mindful. And now you're going to wiggle those toes, wiggle those fingers, blink open the eyes, give yourself a nice, beautiful X stretch. Just really stretching out all the parts of the body, giving yourself that free movement. And then slowly you're going to roll on to one side or the other, gently making yourself into a seated position. And we always finish class with me explaining what the meaning of Namaste is. And the reason why is because I have friends that have done yoga for years, and they don't know what it means. So that's why I tell you guys will always know. It literally translates, I bow you. Having said that, a lot of yoga teachers put just a little bit of something in front of it before they say their namaste, just like me. So here we go. Last arm circle. Inhale, bring those arms up. Grab those sunbeams. On the exhale, slowly bring those hands to heart center, storing those sunbeams for later today when you need them. And I always finish class with the light, joy, and love in me recognizes the light, joy, and love in my fellow veterans and friends and family. Namaste.